Welcome back, everybody, to the Gen Extra Podcast. My name is Seamus McNasty. With me, as always, is Bacon. Tonight, we're going to discuss National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation from 1989.
Because it's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time up in this bitch. Jingle bells, jingle bells.
You did say right
Come
after
on.
this, right?
Right.
Did you?
I don't think I said. Did I say right after this?
Joe's the only viewer right now.
Right after this.
Right after this.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Like I said, Bacon, tonight we're discussing National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
You know, I don't think we should do this alone.
Sure, we should.
No, I don't think we should. I think we should bring our buddy in. I'm sure he has a lot to unpack in this movie.
He's always unpacking something or packing something.
Let's bring him in and see what he's got to say.
Joe, what's up, Joe?
Hi guys.
What's up, Joe?
Nice of you to get into the festive Christmas mood there, you and your Hawaiian t-shirt.
I know what a special treat for our viewer.
Exactly. So I've seen this movie probably 1,000 times in my lifetime. One of those movies I can quote every damn thing and every line in it. Sure, you're about to sing.
I've seen it enough to where I know enough. I remember enough. I got a few favorite scenes in the movie.
How about you there, Joe? You seen this
Yeah,
movie 1,000 times like me?
Yeah, every year since 1989.
Oh yeah.
It is without a doubt my favorite Christmas movie.
Ooh.
Probably mine too, yeah.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm on my own on that one then.
What's your favorite?
We'll discuss that in the top 5.
Ooh, a Christmas top 5.
Yeah, he's not going to like it at all.
Man, it's almost like Hanukkah with all the gifts that we're giving to our viewer.
12 nights of Christmas. If anybody's not seen National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation,
What are you doing? Get out and go watch this movie. Rent it. Buy it, the DVD.
stream it. Get with the times.
Find
Stream
some place that is showing this movie on
Steal
TV
steal it from a neighbor.
and watch this movie.
Yeah, you could rent it on Prime for $4, or you could go to Target and probably buy it for $2.
Well, along with like 3 other movies that are bundled with it.
Right? Yeah. One of those 3 movie bundles.
Yeah.
You know, the vacation movie bundle.
Yep. Yeah. So if you haven't seen Christmas Vacation, it is part of the Vacation franchise. Follows the Griswolds as they prepare for seasonal celebration with family, and just everything goes wrong.
Chaos ensues as always with good old Clark Griswold, played by
As is per the norm for the Griswolds.
Mm-hmm.
And mostly every family.
So realistic, isn't it?
It is. So who wants to jump into it?
Hey man, they got everybody in this film. Like, think about all the great people that are in this movie.
Yeah.
You know, besides Beverly D'Angelo and Chevy Chase, you've got Johnny Galecki, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Juliette Lewis,
Yeah.
Sven Thorson,
Chris Elliott.
Chris Elliott.
Nicholas Guest, Diane Ladd,
Lawrence Fishburne.
and William Hickey.
And Ernie Reyes Jr.
Wrong.
Oh shit.
Sven Thorson plays the first Christmas tree that they dig up out of the ground.
This does star, I don't even know how you pronounce her name, May Castell. Is that her name?
Questel?
Aunt Bethany?
Questel?
Yeah, I mean that's fine. That's about as good as anybody's going to get, I think.
I don't think she minds. She's no longer with us. But she was the voice of Betty Boop back in the day.
Oh, was she?
Badoop badoop. Beep boop.
Boop, boop.
For those of you who
Oh yeah.
are watching this show and were
For our
born,
viewer.
were born after 1940, Betty Boop was a high-pitched voiced character, cartoon character, way long time ago.
She still pops up every once in a while.
Every once in a while, yeah.
Like in a commercial or some shit.
Highly sexual character for some reason.
For being that long ago, yeah.
Yeah,
She was always wearing like lingerie, wasn't she, or some shit?
pretty much,
On
yeah.
these tangents again.
Yeah.
So what goes on in this? What's this movie about, man? Other than
Well, it's about Clark
getting in trouble.
Christmas.
wanting his whole family to be there for Christmas because he wants the whole family experience
Yeah.
and feel the love.
Isn't he supposed to be getting like a big check for the
Yeah,
holidays?
well,
And he's
later.
gonna build a pool in the backyard.
Yeah.
In the check.
We just jumping straight to the end of the movie.
Hey, don't relatives show up?
Relatives show up, and he asked for it, and then he immediately regretted it.
I'll tell you one of the scenes I remember that comes to mind is the squirrel in the Christmas tree.
What's that funny squeaking sound?
That
That was hilarious. That and the
Chevy
sled-
Chase's reaction. His reaction to that squirrel is priceless, man. Just
that and the scene,
watching him freak out over a tiny little animal. Because that's
scene where
exactly
he was,
that's exactly what I would do if there was a squirrel loose in my house.
Oh,
I would lose my mind.
well, you seen how we reacted when there was a bat in your house.
Oh yeah, we had a bat in our house a couple months ago. Well, several months ago.
A couple few months ago.
The thing, we're just sitting there watching the movie on the couch. This thing starts just flying by our face, back and forth.
Yeah, that's
Bacon's
what they
like-
do.
Bacon's like, "What is that?" I'm like, "I don't know." He goes, "Is that a bird?" I'm like, "I don't know." We just sat there for like 5 minutes watching this thing, like in shock, not knowing what to do. So at one point, we're idiots. I picked up my shoe, and as it would fly by, I try to smack the damn thing and always miss it.
Calm down. The bat's not in the room. Calm down.
Yeah, but it was hilarious. My
So
son
it's-
came down in full knight armor with the sword.
Oh, like Great Outdoors.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened.
Big bear. Big bear chase.
It was hilarious.
Big bear.
We got video of it. Might insert that a little bit in here.
This is great.
Oh, you have video of you chasing after the
Yeah,
bats?
we have video of it. Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. Well, yeah. That you said that was your favorite scene?
Well, that and the one where he was on the sled
Oh my God, the sled scene.
all the way through the
So
town.
good.
Super slicked up, greased up sled.
with his what was it? Cereal varnish?
Something I can't remember what he put on there.
Yeah, because that's what he worked for. It was like a company that created food additives.
No, okay.
So yeah, he put this cereal varnish all over the bottom of the sled, and that's what made it so fast.
Yeah.
Gone, man.
I don't know if I ought to go sailing down no hill with nothing between the ground and my brain but a piece of government plastic.
Good old Cousin Eddie. I think Cousin Eddie's probably my favorite character out of this movie.
Shitter's full.
My ex-wife literally had a cousin Eddie. Now
Yeah.
his name was Eddie,
Oh geez.
and he was very much like Cousin Eddie from the Vacation films, in that this whole side of the family was broke as shit, and they were always buying stuff that they couldn't afford and
Right.
bragging about it. You know what I mean? And then like my mother-in-law was like Ellen, in that, you know, she had kind of made it good and gone on to bigger and better things than Catherine. And it was perfect. This guy actually would walk around everywhere he went. he had a coffee cup holster on his belt. Like he had one of those travel coffee mugs, and it had a leather holster.
Did he wear that with his blue leisure suit?
No, he didn't go that far. He was more of a like overalls with a belt kind of a guy.
Oh.
Yeah, but oh my God, it was when they introduced me to him, and I thought they were fucking with me when they said that his name was Uncle Eddie, because I was like, there's no way this guy is like, this is Randy Quaid come to life in front of my eyes. The more talented of the Quaid brothers, in my opinion, by the way.
Randy?
Oh yeah.
You think
Oh,
Randy
100%.
Quaid's the more talented?
I believe so, 100%. He's just not the more good-looking Quaid brother. Because outside of Breaking Away, which, and even in that movie, Dennis Quaid is the biggest over-actor in Hollywood.
Yeah,
he overdoes it.
You really get that in Great Balls of Fire.
Oh my God, that's the pinnacle of him overdoing it. He just, the faces that he makes, and he's just trying too hard. Where with Randy Quaid, it just looks like that all just comes easily. It looks like to him. I love Randy Quaid. He's crazy.
I love his character. I don't know
Yeah,
how
but
much I love him personally, but didn't he like flee the country for some kind of something?
He went a little batshit for a while.
Yeah,
I can't remember
that was them aliens that he fought in Independence Day. Drove him crazy. That's what it was.
Man, don't get me started on how they treated him in Independence Day, because that was some bullshit. Because as they're preparing to fight aliens, they're rolling their eyes at Randy Quaid because he's talking about getting abducted by aliens.
He was a crop duster, bro.
I know, but still, there's obvious proof of aliens right in front of you, and you're rolling your eyes at the cat. That's bullshit.
Didn't nobody want to hear nothing from a crop duster.
He was a vet. He was a vet, man.
All I'm saying is they had evidence in front of them, and they were still non-believers.
All right. Back to Christmas Vacation.
Sounds like the state of the world today.
I know, right?
So the opening scene when they're driving to get the Christmas tree, the Dodge pickup that showed up behind them, taunting them and just road raging them. That pickup was also used in the movie Overboard with Kurt Russell.
Oh yeah.
He drove that. He drove that exact truck, and it was also in the movie They Live.
Yeah.
John Carpenter. I think we brought that up in our top 5 horror movies, maybe.
I don't think we did.
No, I think we discussed it at one point in one of these podcasts.
That off air.
I think I think it was on one of your lists. They Live was on probably Seamus's list.
Honorable mention or something.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I don't know, man.
All these podcasts are starting to sound the same
I
anymore.
don't know. You guys are.
One of my favorite parts, though, is like I always forget about the cartoon at the beginning. Like I completely forget that there's a cartoon at the beginning of this film, and it makes me
the one with Santa
every single time.
Mm-hmm. This is the only vacation movie that did not feature Lindsey Buckingham's song "Holiday Road." Holiday. I don't know if I can sing it.
Holiday Road.
Mm-hmm.
Well, isn't that a crime against humanity?
Well, I mean, it's in every other movie, man. Come on.
I know. Just
That's the only vacation movie where they didn't go anywhere too.
Yeah. Maybe
other than to get the tree.
Yeah, other than to get the tree at the beginning of the movie. Yeah, they didn't go anywhere.
Maybe that's why it's not in the movie.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
One of my favorite scenes is the attic scene.
Yeah.
I was watching the home movies.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, just even leading up to it, as soon as he grabs the bag, because I know obviously what's going to happen. As soon as he grabs that bag, like, ooh, I'm going to hide this in the attic. And I know that ladder is going to smack him in the face. And then and it's such cheap physical comedy, but I laugh until I cry every single time I watch this.
That's what Chevy Chase is known for. He did that all throughout SNL.
I was going to say, he's hurt himself for laughs like his entire career.
Oh, sure. Yeah. 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 The best thing that ever happened to Chevy Chase when he was at SNL was Gerald Ford. You guys probably don't, you're not even old enough to remember this. So one time, Gerald Ford, I think, tripped up the stairs going into Air Force One or something. One time, and that was 4 years of shtick.
Chevy
On
Chase
SNL.
ran with it.
Was he supposed to be Gerald Ford when he was putting the ornaments on the tree and he fell like on the tree and down on the ground? You remember
I
that
believe,
scene?
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was probably a send up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and the funny thing is that Chevy Chase looks nothing like Gerald Ford. You know, back then they didn't really try real hard to make him look like
No.
that, but
No.
he was the best physical comedian on the show at the time.
Yeah.
Other than Belushi.
Yeah, Belushi did. He was the same way. He was a physical comedian. I mean, so was even for being his size. So was Chris Farley. Yeah.
Well, you know that house, the neighbors of the Griswolds, the next door
It's
neighbors.
the COVID-19 podcast.
Todd and Margot live in the same house where the Murtaugh family lived in all 4 Lethal Weapon movies.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. It was the what the hell was it? Was it Warner Brothers that did it?
Yeah, the
Warner
houses on the street are in the Warner Brothers backlot.
I think they used that backlot for every movie back then. I think the Burbs were filmed in that same backlot.
Oh, I remember the Burbs.
It's the same neighborhood. I'm almost positive.
It's been so long, I don't remember that movie at all. I stopped watching Tom Hanks movies for a while after Joe versus the Volcano. That one made me angry.
That one made me angry.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I think one of my favorite characters in this film is Julie Louis-Dreyfus's character.
Margot? Would that be Margot?
I've grown to really love Julia Louis-Dreyfus over the years.
Is that the neighbor?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's Margot.
Yeah. Why is the floor all wet, Todd?
I don't know, Margot.
just how passive aggressive they are to one another, and she's just so goddamn talented. And like I said, I've grown to love her comedy over the years, and you know, you go back and watch this movie over and over again, and you can see how brilliant she really was in her delivery. Like, everybody's at the top of their game in this movie. I think everybody is just top notch. Whoever it was, Chris Columbus that directed this.
I'm not sure.
Or maybe he was slated.
No, he was originally set to direct.
He was originally slated to direct it, but
He dropped out because him and Chevy Chase didn't get along.
so whoever directed this, and I can't. It's
You know who directed this?
Huh?
You know who directed this?
Who?
Chris Elliott.
Ding.
Oh, you got me. No, but yeah, I mean, whoever directed it got the best out of everybody possible in this film. I mean, it just couldn't have been any better. It was perfect. Brian Doyle Murray, who coincidentally was in Groundhog Day with Chris Elliott.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Yeah. The director, his name was, I've never heard of the gentleman, Jeremiah Cheshik.
Oh, he's the guy that's on the cover of Time magazine
When they're laying in the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm watching it today, and my wife goes, "Wash your damn hands," you know, like, because he's sticking to everything. And I said, well, it's number one, it's tree sap, which is almost impossible to get off your fingers. And number two, it's funny. like if he washed his hands, it wouldn't have been funny.
Yeah.
Kind of like I thought when he broke through the ceiling into Rusty's room, and you know, he put his hands down and warmed his hands.
Yeah.
I thought to myself, in a normal world, you would just climb down and get out.
Yeah.
but it's a comedy. So you don't. You find the Gloria Swanson hat and you watch home movies.
Didn't he like finally snap at the end of the movie once he got the Jelly of the Month Club? Was that this movie?
Mm-hmm.
Jelly of the Month Club?
Yeah. That was his that was the bonus check.
That was a bonus
expecting.
check. He finally snapped after that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. It's been a minute.
Yeah, that's right before Cousin Eddie showed back up with his boss tied up. With
That's
the
right.
bow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Noah.
You
Noah's
about ready to
Arcade.
do some kissing?
Noah's Arcade.
Yeah.
This is the most quotable movie. There's so many good quotes in this film.
You think this is the most quotable movie? You just wait.
Oh, what are we gonna do? Caddyshack one of these days?
We're gonna do one that you probably didn't even watch, or probably didn't even like, for that matter.
What's that?
Ooh.
Wayne's World.
Oh.
Oh, I saw Wayne's World. All right, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were a little old
Yeah.
when that came out.
Yeah, there's some history.
Okay, here's the thing. And this is gonna blow people's minds. You ready? I fucking hate Dana Carvey.
Oh.
I think he's the least talented SNL member ever. I don't see what people see funny about him.
Hmm.
I just don't. He's not funny to me.
Not usually.
No. You don't like anybody, do you, Joe?
He likes Chris Elliott.
What are you talking about? I love Chris Elliott. I just said I love Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Randy Quaid.
Those three people. That's it.
I have strong opinions.
Every episode, he picks at least two people
to berate.
to cut down.
That's right.
I love it.
Hey man, controversy sells.
This
So
is a true statement.
you're welcome for all the likes that we're gonna get.
What are you doing there? Oh, the likes.
Yeah.
I'm sweating in this damn hat, man.
Well, then why are you wearing it? Just open a window.
Production value.
Open a window. Isn't it like snowing up there?
Yeah, try to open a window, then he's got to move the screens and then move the storm window. And he's got an old house, man. He ain't got no updated windows in his house.
There's a cold front coming through tonight. It's going to go down to like 63.
I don't even like this dude anymore. Cut him off. Graphics.
We'll be back, folks.
So is that really the Charlie Brown Christmas tree?
Yes.
Is it? That's awesome.
I got it from him as a gift a few years ago.
We used to throw like little parties now and then, and like have trivia and shit like that, and parting gifts and whatnot. That was something we had. We had a Wayne's World party too. That was like we hadn't like seen each other in like 20 years. And then, Facebook came along, so we all reconnected, and I had a big Wayne's World party out at my house.
It was probably about 8 of us there.
From back in the old high school days.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Right on.
Wayne's World was like our cult film when we were young. We probably went to the dollar show like every week to see that movie.
Huh.
I don't know why. It was just
Yeah, it
something we liked.
was just one of them things, man.
Man, like that's like the definition of wasted youth.
You know what? Cut this guy off.
Graphics. Probably gonna get sued for using the late night, like humming the late night.
They don't use that no more.
No, but
They don't use that no more.
Johnny Carson's estate. Johnny Carson's estate's gonna sue us.
He's dead.
Hey, there's Joe. He's back again.
Joe, how was that trip to the bathroom, Joe?
He's like, shit, did I go?
I mean, what could we say about this movie
It hasn't already been said.
I know, right? If you
You
don't
have so much to unpack from this movie.
if you don't love the movie, then something's wrong. You know,
It's a
I
good
feel like
movie.
I feel about this movie the way that you guys feel about Wayne's World. It's a perfect movie in my eyes.
See, now that he knows the whole Wayne's World thing, you know, when's the last time you actually watched it?
Wayne's World?
Yeah,
Probably a year ago, maybe.
yeah, it's been a while. Wayne's World is not high on my favorite movie of all time list. It's in there somewhere. Maybe in my top 30 somewhere.
Oh, all right. Well, you made it sound like Wayne's World was the shit.
Well, it was at that point in
It
time
held
in
a
our
special.
lives,
It held a special place in our heart
you know.
because we all collectively seen it several dozen times together at the theater. It was at the they just brought it at the Dollar Theater, and every weekend for like a month, I think we went and saw the damn thing.
This is one of them things, Joe.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't quit pushing this table, we had the long table in here, this wouldn't happen. Some chairs we'd be comfortable in.
Comfortable
You know what I'm talking
chairs.
about, Joe? Comfortable chairs, Joe.
Yeah, I tell you, there's nothing better than a comfortable chair when you're doing a
'Cause it
podcast.
slid every time I sat on it last time.
I can't believe Kroger hasn't sent you these chairs. I'm going to talk to
Probably
Chris.
the same thing they did with the package that he'd been waiting on for 6 months.
I'm going to talk to Mr. Elliott about that.
Yeah, I ordered something like a month ago and still isn't here.
Oh, you actually ordered chairs and they haven't come yet?
No. I ordered some posters that would fit where that Rocky poster goes.
Some posters that you won't be able to see.
You can see that
when-
Rocky poster?
Yeah, when we do this.
Oh. Well, I think maybe we're usually shifted a little bit. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, usually it's like all I can see is the RO, maybe the C, and then like this big milk dud.
I like milk duds.
I like Whoppers.
Yeah, caramel inside.
Caramels, I don't
You
like.
don't like caramel?
Too chewy.
Your mama said.
My mama's dead.
Podcast has officially gone off the rails.
It went off the rails like 5 minutes after we started.
4 strips of bacon. I'm done.
Whew.
Well, let's rate it.
Shit.
Well, set it up.
Talked for like an hour and a half last night.
Set it up. We burnt ourselves out.
Yeah, but we had 10 movies to talk about last night.
That's true. That's true.
Like 40 minutes of it was just listing.
If we followed the fucking format that I wrote up last week that he never sent to you, that I've told him at least 3 times to send to you, we probably would have had more to talk about, Joe.
Oh, you actually wrote like a formatted like timeline type of a deal?
Just a little outline on how after we done did so many movies, I just did the most common stuff, more or less. He's gonna get it now.
Oh, well then let's do that. What the fuck are you waiting for? Oh, I can't fucking read that. Okay, what we've been up to, movie plot, when the movie came out. Hold on. What movie made? What was that? What movie made first what? First week overall. Okay.
Yeah. First week, and then overall, our favorite lines, our favorite scenes, actors in previous movie roles, fun facts, something we done picked up from IMDb or some obscure shit that we know. What we hated or we disliked in the movie. Your prop choice, because you're always wanting to steal a prop.
Oh yeah.
Our ratings.
I know. I already know what that is.
Our ratings, and then what we're gonna do next time. I don't know. I was bored sitting here one day while he was at work.
No, that's good. I like it. I think it really went off the rails when you guys took the hats off. Like, fuck this.
I wasn't putting it back on. He put his back on. Once I took it off, I was done. It's hot.
Yeah.
I'm fat. I'm black, so I automatically generate heat. You know.
Well, you absorb more of the sun's
man.
power.
Yeah. People used to ask me in the middle of winter when we was in high school, "Why are you sweating?" Because I'm fat. What do you mean? Why am I'm hot? I'm overweight, so I'm gonna tend to sweat more. What do you, folks?
Just tell them because you're hydrated.
Because I'm hydrated.
I drink a lot of water.
What happened to the Santa hat?
How come you're not sweating? That's the question. Why aren't you sweating?
You're weird.
Fucking hot in here.
Honky.
I'm gonna fuck him up. Hold on. There's gonna be a big chunk without the hat.
Oh, there it is.
Fuck him
The
up.
hat is back.
What happened to the hat?
Got too hot.
Are you ready to wrap this up, man?
All right. Well, I think the only thing we didn't cover is the prop.
All right, you want me to cover this? I can hit this. Hold on. You know, Joe, every movie that we review, you usually have a prop that you want to steal from that movie. You got one for this movie?
Yeah. Yeah, the Wally World mugs. I want those mugs.
You can buy those.
I'm sure you can, but I want... So either the Wally World mugs or like the burnt up snow sled sauce.
I like it. You all right over there, Seamus?
I was looking to see what the numbers on this was. So it was estimated this movie cost $27 million to make, and gross worldwide close to $73 million. So
yeah, not bad.
Didn't
I
do
can
bad.
see it. I can see it.
That's not bad.
yeah,
It's obviously a profit. I think a lot of that budget probably went to salary.
yeah.
There's some heavy hitters in this movie, you know. I mean, Beverly D'Angelo has become basically Hollywood royalty. You know, she and Pacino have been married for
She's married
ever.
to Pacino?
Yeah. It's an odd combination, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's an odd combination. And the guy who played Clark's dad, is it John Randolph?
I'm not sure his name. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, he was in Serpico
Yeah.
with Pacino. There's a lot of weird movie connections in this film.
No, I'm thinking the old man that did he die or he had the cigar on a Christmas tree? Was he the one that sent the Christmas tree?
No,
William Hickey?
That was the uncle.
He ain't the uncle the same guy that was in One Crazy Summer? That was in the wheelchair?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he was also on Wings.
Okay.
I never watched that.
Oh, that show is awesome.
Who said that in One Crazy Summer?
Oh yeah.
Little lady's got quite a voice. That's a movie I can quote.
I love that movie too.
Definitely one of my favorites.
Pretty much anything that John Cusack's done.
I had never seen
Gross Point Blank.
Point Blank until earlier this year.
I love that movie so much.
Yeah, I liked it. It was good.
I love that movie so much. The thing is, man, it's like, I don't think, other than the scene where he's driving in and driving out.
Oh, I don't think along
Lakeshore
Jefferson?
Drive. Yeah, he's on Jefferson.
Yeah.
I don't think any other parts of that movie are shot in Grosse Pointe. Because if you go into the neighborhoods, it's they did it okay with some of the replication, but there's none of those signs exist and none of those shops exist. So yeah, love that movie though. When was that? That movie came out what, in the 90s?
Gross Point Blank. Yeah, it had to be like maybe 97.
Is that outside of our universe?
No. We just haven't touched much on the 90s. We're kind of saving that for next year.
Oh, all right.
Since we did a lot of 80s stuff this year.
Okay.
Yeah, we could jump into some 90s.
Jump into some 90s next year.
Right on.
Cool.
I love 90s movies. We'll have to do Arnold in the 90s.
Yes.
Oh,
yep.
Yeah. Arnold.
As long as you promise, you got to promise to do that the entire podcast.
I will.
We're gonna rate this movie.
Let's rate it.
Let's rate it.
I give this movie 4 Lucky Charms, 4-leaf clovers.
4, huh?
4. I like this. I really like this movie.
You really like this movie?
Watch it multiple times around the holidays. My wife puts it on all the time. My son puts it on all the time.
That they do.
It's always on the TV.
It was actually on like day before yesterday.
Day before yesterday, they started watching it.
Yeah.
I just didn't join.
That's cool.
Should have watched it then.
Doing stuff.
We're busy. We stay busy around here. We stay busy at the Gen X podcast.
We stay busy.
What'd you rate it?
I think I'm around. Give it 3.5 slices of bacon.
Wow.
3.5. 3.5. I like it. It's probably in my top 5 favorite Christmas movies, but probably not in my top 3. Huh? What do you think about that?
That's cool. Yeah.
I liked it though. I mean, it's a good movie. Don't get me wrong.
Joe.
He's mad at me now.
What?
See that? You see that?
What, man?
Joe.
No, he's not. He's not mad at you. He's preparing himself for what's about to come out of my mouth.
I'm like, fine.
So,
Ladies and gentlemen,
I already said this is my
Joe's
favorite
rating.
Christmas movie. So, I'm gonna give this 3 Cabin Boys and 2 Hansons.
3 Cabin Boys.
2 what?
Hanson.
What's that?
So Chris Elliott played Cabin Boy, and then Chris Elliott also played Hanson.
Oh, is that character's name?
In Scary Movie 2.
So 3 Cabin Boy heads and 2 Hanson heads. That's not bad.
That's easy enough.
That's not bad.
That's easy enough.
That's not bad. Our one fan might be disappointed. Our one viewer.
No, you already said it. I'm not changing it.
I'm going with the Chris Elliott theme.
Okay.
I like it.
That's cool.
One of these days he's gonna take notice.
That's 5. He gave it 5. You see that, right?
Oh,
Yeah, that's 5. Yes.
Yeah, that's 5.
Yeah.
good.
Highly rated movie here at the Gen X Podcast. Again, you folks should check it out if you haven't already seen it.
Check us out.
Make sure you hit that like button,
Like one.
hit that subscribe button,
That's right.
and click that bell.
Ding, ding, ding.
Gentlemen, any idea what we might be doing next week? It is the holidays. We kicked it off with Christmas Vacation.
Can only go downhill from here. No pun
you
intended.
say.
How about Christmas Story?
Christmas Story?
Christmas Story.
All right.
Ralphie.
Show mommy how the piggies eat.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
I have never seen that movie.
It is
this
time
would
to
be-
watch that movie.
This will be my first time ever seeing Christmas Story.
Oh man, now talk about a movie that I can quote.
All the times that it's on AMC every year, you've never once had stopped there and watched it.
TBS
No.
20, and when it's on for 24 hours
Is
straight.
it TBS?
I think it's TBS.
or whatever.
or
that channel is.
TNT.
No, there's a stigma on that film in the in the Forearms household.
Well, yeah, but even years before.
No, never. So I've never had a desire to see that movie. Actually, to be totally honest with you.
Well, we can expect for Joey to rip this movie apart while
Oh, I'm
we,
gonna
while we
do-
give this movie
yeah.
nothing but praise.
I am probably going to eviscerate this film.
Fragile.
This might be where our viewers call for my removal
Yeah.
from
Could
the
be.
podcast, because I know
be.
how much of a beloved cult classic this movie is, and I'm not going to be kind to it. I know I know a little bit about it. I know that there are parts in it that are highly racist. And yeah.
Rah, rah, rah,
Oh,
rah,
yeah.
rah, rah, rah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see though. You never know. I might actually love the movie. I don't know, but I probably won't.
Well,
If you go in with that kind of attitude, yeah.
Well, there you have it, folks. Next episode is going to be a Christmas story. Joe's probably not going to like it.
Right, just write us. Let us know if you want him removed from the show, and we'll vote on it.
We'll take care of it post haste.
Oh my God, we're pulling an Andy Kaufman SNL thing. It backfired because Andy got voted off of SNL.
Thank you very much.
Graphics.
Again, make sure you hit that like button.
Like,
subscribe.
subscribe.
If that becomes your next favorite movie.
What was that?
What'd she say?
I heard mumblings in the background.
Yeah, the Mrs. Forearms said that she's gonna have to divorce me if Christmas Story becomes my next favorite movie.
Oh, snap.
Destined not to like it.
Oh, jeez.
So
Hit the bell.
Hit that bell. Ring-a-ling.
bling bling.
Happy holidays.
Premature and holidays on people? Premature and all over this place.
Well, I mean, it's already after Thanksgiving, so happy holidays.
Okay. Wait. Okay.
Think about it.
I'm half asleep.
Can't take this guy nowhere,
I'm half
man.
asleep.
We're ahead of the game right now, bro.
Shh. Graphics.
Ho, 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 ho.